I talk about this a lot in my tarot readings in the theme of abundance, and it's two things I tell every single one of my clients when it comes to abundance, or when any of their card just talks about abundance of any kind. First thing I tell them is that abundance, the easiest way for you to raise your frequency and come to like where you are and meet abundance up here, the easiest way to bridge that gap is through tapping into the joy and the fun and the simple silly daily happiness of life. Life gets to be easy, and I see this because I have experienced this firsthand in my life, is that when I let myself have fun, when I let myself enjoy more, life feels not just easy and effortless. All of this abundance randomly like comes into my life out of nowhere, and it just surprises me every single time. And I have to remind myself again and again and again that the easiest way to create abundance or to find abundance is not to actually create or find it, is to just go out and have fun and let yourself be in the joy, giving yourself permission to go and have. The second thing, this is my favorite one, is it's not about creating abundance. You're not doing more things to create more abundance. Yes, it might look like that, and you're taking certain decisions, taking certain steps to create more freedom and more money, more flexibility, more love. All of that is fine, but something about abundance you have to realize, and that I am realizing, is that it's not about creating it, it's about realizing that it's always been there available for you. You just have to remove the blocks along the way, and the blocks are your limiting beliefs. And for me it was, I don't deserve abundance because I don't feel worthy of it. So it's not about creating abundance, it's about removing the blocks which stops you from experiencing it right in this current moment, because everything is available all at once, everything is happening all around you right now. This is coming from quantum physics. And the same principle applies to the fact that when people say, I don't have psychic powers, I can't channel, I don't know how to listen to my intuition doesn't talk to me, it's none of these things. It's actually removing the layers of fear or conditioning or imposter syndrome, self-doubt, not believing in yourself, removing the layers of other people's judgment, removing all of the layers of what you are not. And this comes in the form of, when you're learning to channel more, when you're learning to create more abundance, what happens is this resistance comes up, so many blocks comes up, because these blocks are exactly showing you, here's another layer of you which is not you, so let's remove this. Here's another layer of you which doesn't belong to you, so let's remove this. Let's become who we really are. And that is exactly how the universe meets you halfway, by showing you, reflecting back to you things which you need to work on to just feel more like a better, bigger, more abundant version of you. So if we see time in a linear way, yes, we are creating abundance because we're creating more money, more freedom with every decisions we make. But if you zoom out and look at it from the lens of quantum physics and the quantum field, you are simply removing the layers of fear and conditioning and what you are not and who you are not, and simply experiencing abundance in that moment, because it's always meeting you in that moment. Another beautiful thing I realized is, it's not about finding yourself. Like, you are not lost, so it's never about finding yourself, it's about creating more of who you are, discovering yourself. It's just about discovering, this is what I am not, so I'm going to move away from this and I'm going to move towards what I really am and who I want to create more of. So when people talk about being on their spiritual journey and wanting to find themselves, they're simply wanting to know themselves better, know that part of themselves better, who is deeply loved, who is feeling deeply abundant, who is feeling deeply connected.